Hey everyone, Wanderbots here.
Something is moving up ahead.
And welcome back to Red Faction Armageddon. So, I think we're exactly where we left off. I don't know, it's been over a month since we played this game actually. And, my save file was gone. So, yep, okay, this map. Good.
It's watching. Don't let it get into your mind.
It get into your mind.
He's gone. We need to find the corporal.
Wait, was that a corpse on the ground?
What the hell?
I mean, there are a lot of corpses on the ground.
No, but was there a man that was talking to you before they
See,
died?
I bet it was some, like, scuttle dude running around. Because, see, there are a lot of corpses, yes.
Ooh, that's torn in half in a hand.
Yeah, well, the aliens are not exactly the most friendly of folks. Alright, so I don't think I have enough upgrade materials for things. And I bet there's secret stuff over here. By secret stuff, I mean really just upgrade materials, but I'm trying to max out my powers without having to do any
Sam,
multiplayer.
what is that flashing?
I detect no flashing. Are you all right?
He's seeing things.
Yep. Oh, hey, there's this upgrade
Corporal.
stuff on the other side of this.
Corporal, can you read me?
Nathan, get back to Bastion. We discovered a new creature.
Say again, I can't.
I can't see. Turn back. It's too late.
I'm unable to maintain contact.
Well, they gotta be around here somewhere.
Yeah,
Did you notice that there were extra words that weren't in the subtitles?
yeah, I did. Now, for frame of reference when we're talking, I'm going to be cutting out a lot of the stuff if they're talking around us, which is kind of a pain in the ass because they talk a lot. So, if you viewers ever hear us sound slightly disjointed, it's because we were talking over them and I cut that bit out. Anyway, let's listen to this audio log.
Frank, can you double check those last order numbers? Seems like a hell of a lot of uniforms. I thought they weren't hiring any more people at the Terraformer.
Oh, so that's how
the
the Marauders got in. Yep.
Yep.
Of course. Oh, so this is where the secrets are. Eee. And I'm supposed to go down there. That makes sense. For whatever reason, it looks like I'm supposed to go that direction, but that is false.
Now, I don't necessarily know if all that was physical damage or just natural desiccation because...
Oh, that was physical damage. Notice how bloody he was?
Well, I know. It's just that there have actually been studies done. I think there's some sort of school or field in Tennessee where they let corpses decompose naturally just to see how long it takes for it to take...
Yeah, but you're not going to end up with wounds this...
No, I know. They're
It would be-
completely torn to bits. I don't know if I've ever seen the creatures eating the flesh off of them.
Yeah. I'm just saying
Actually, with this kind of environment, it would be cool and moist. I don't really
Yeah,
know.
they'd probably rot more than anything. I mean, with
Why are
this
we
kind,
talking about that?
with this kind of environment, actually, it wouldn't be cool and moist. It would be exceedingly dry.
Dry? I suppose. It depends on what they've done with Mars in the meantime.
Well, that broke fast. I was like, shooting it with guns does nothing. Well, let's hit it with the hammer. Poof, dead.
Now, there has been evidence
Okay,
of
I can't get out that way.
frozen water.
Yes, but there's been evidence of frozen water, but not nearly as much that would constitute any kind of humidity on Mars. Oh, speaking of, so
Yes?
all the way back in episode 1, I believe it was, I said I was going to do this as an update episode, but then I got sidetracked. We were talking about how long it would take to get to Mars, and it turns out I am completely incorrect. And that Chelle was right, that it only takes a couple of months to get to Mars. But I was still kind of right in and of...
Okay, that answers our question.
Not good.
Yep.
They do eat.
Yep. They got the munchies that only flesh can satisfy. Hello.
Shit! Can't see straight!
Warning. Unknown entities detected in your bloodstream. Presumed toxic.
Ooh, entity.
Killing the soldiers.
Ooh, upgrades. Yeah, so, when I was saying, like, a multi-year experiment to, like, have scientists inside a faux shuttle and stuff, turns out that that is for... Oh, come on. The upgrade thing got... Well, I learned how to crouch.
You've never crouched before?
Not in this game. I'm playing with a controller now, by the way, because it makes a lot less noise than my keyboard. And it means I'll just have to use the hammer more often. come on. The one thing I don't like about the environment destruction stuff is you fall through the holes in the floor more often than you would like. Alright. But, so, as I was saying, the experiment with the scientists in shuttle for, like, multiple years is still kind of true. Because what happens is the scientists were in there just to see how long they would last throughout the entire trip, as opposed, like, they're, well, heading there, back again, and...
Well, I think the only issue that they'd really have would be...
Oh, come on.
I mean, aside from having a sufficient supply of food and water, oxygen, and whatnot, the atrophying that can occur with their muscles.
Well, they would, like, actually be outside doing stuff, and, of course, this is NASA / like, I guess it would be a unified coalition.
People on Mars.
No, but they've had people in space. Mars would actually probably be healthier for people than the International Space Station.
Well, of course, because it would actually have a gravitational...
Yeah, so you would actually get... Oh, hello. There you are.
Though I think it's... Oh, what is it? Isn't it only about...
Half of Earth?
No, it's more like a third or sixth.
I don't know. We're pulling these numbers out of our
No,
butts.
6 is more like the moon.
Yeah. But even then, that would still be better than the International Space Station. And all they'd have to do is, you know, weight training and whatnot, and a lot of dietary supplements. And, like, they would still definitely have muscular issues, but it wouldn't be nearly as bad as spending time on the space station.
Aren't they essentially saying that they don't anticipate having people come back from
No,
said colonies?
they are. They are.
Really?
Yeah, according to the guy that corrected me about this, whose name I forget. And honestly, if you're watching this and you say something to me and I mention what you said, but I don't remember your name, I am sorry. It's just very hard to remember names. But thanks for telling us, by the way. And I really should have done my research before just bringing this back up again. Ow. But, yeah, so if you told us these things, thank you. We're not jerks. I just forget names. Alright, so we're supposed to go through here. But yeah, he said it was...
You're starting to ramble.
I'm rambling a little bit because I'm lost and going the wrong direction. Okay, so he said that it would be like a 3-year trip, and they would, like, go do stuff there for, like, 2 years and then come back. Oh, I'm supposed to go through here. And that honestly makes a lot of sense.
With the moon, it made a lot of sense to go for a couple days and then coming back, but with Mars, all the fuel, all the expense of sending a shuttle up there.
Yeah, well, I think what they would be doing is bringing... Eee.
Well, they're also talking about shipping supplies there to start building permanent residents.
Well, go figure they'd be doing a lot of that stuff. But I think they'd also be bringing back samples and, like...
Though, why are they so interested in making a Mars colony when a moon colony hasn't been attempted? Is it because of the potential?
Because it would be a heck of a lot easier to terraform Mars, or at least, like, create some kind of atmosphere.
They're not going to get anywhere close to creating an atmosphere on
No,
Mars.
but they'd still have a lot more materials to do so. Like, it would still have some kind of viable soil.
I think
oh,
the
come on.
soil... I think they've tried growing things in it.
Maybe? Well, I don't know if we've ever had anything bring back from Mars.
They've had Mars... Well, no. I
don't think we've ever had anything go on a return trip.
With rovers? I suppose they've only had rovers take samples, but maybe they analyze them on the spot and send their
send the data back,
findings
which would
back.
make sense.
Shouldn't our next course of action be to track down Hale?
I can't abandon these people. If I hadn't taken that job,
In all likelihood, Hale would have found another person to carry out his plan.
he set me up and I fell for it. I've got to do what I can to make things right.
Yeah. I love it that I just, like, vandalize things to get treasure and then fix it. Like, this is the only game where the character is, like, pseudo-environmentally conscious. Alright, how do I get up there? Oh, I see, I went the wrong direction for that. But I went the right direction for loot. I should probably pull out my gun instead of just assuming that the hammer is the only weapon I have. And I about fell through the floor again. I don't know, just the idea of a Mars colony sounds cooler than... A moon base would be super sweet, too.
Okay, so I'm looking this up, and they did have a mission that was planned to return samples by 2008, but it was canceled.
Yeah.
And then there was another one that was aborted in 2012. So they're hoping to have something between the years of 2013 and 2022.
That's good. That's probably going to be more on the, like, back end of things. Oh, it's one of those crazy structures. Great. Running. Alright, I can sprint in this game. No, they broke the ramp.
Supposedly Russia, China, and France have an interest.
Oh, of course. I mean, here's the thing. Getting to a planet first means that they can at least set up some kind of, like...
No, this isn't about manned missions. This is about sample returns.
Oh, that's also useful. The scientific benefits, I assume, are huge. And this way you don't have to worry about, like, say, the U.S. being the only country with... Where are you? There you are. Goodbye.
At the same time, I think it would be really bad if there was a country monopoly on a planet.
Yeah, it would be stupid.
Where are we?
Administrative offices. There appears to have been an attack recently.
More like a massacre.
I mean, at this point, humanity's petty squabbles seem kind of pointless in the grand scheme of things. Mm-hmm. And I understand there's a lot of, like, ideological...
Do you know what's interesting?
Discourse, yeah.
I really wish the UN was like all of these galactic federations and such that we see in a lot of sci-fi.
Yeah, we're not going to get there yet. Nobody can agree on things. I mean, look at the Olympics right now, which is supposed to be, you know, something that everybody agrees upon and is, like, friendly about. And if you've noticed, if you noticed, the president of the Olympics actually had a thing talking about...
Don't
bring politics into the Olympics, yeah.
Don't place that burden on the participants.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's interesting because with sports, it is a competitive thing. So, I mean, there is going to be some sort of underlying, not animosity.
Well, there's always going to be competition.
Mm-hmm.
But you can have friendly competition. And for the most part, the Olympics is friendly-ish. Oh, there's a lot of ookie spookies out there. Mostly him.
I think it was also sad that we were talking and... I mean, there were actually a couple countries we didn't recognize.
Well,
but,
that kind of happens when you have so many countries in the world at this point.
Oh, I know.
Like,
But
especially...
then there's also some that have absolutely no representation depending upon the sports involved. And then, even then, people go, oh, well, what countries actually win medals? And that's even slimmer.
I don't know. To me, the whole, like, going to the Olympics sheerly for medals even seems kind of pointless. I think that's largely because I am one of the most non-competitive people you'll ever run into. I mean, sure, I like winning. I don't like losing badly. But when it comes down to it, people shouldn't be going to the Olympics and being like, we need to beat China. There's no need to beat China. Get out of my face. There it goes. You did. Oh, that's where the thing is.
The unfortunate reality for a lot of Olympians is that they really only have 2 shots.
Yeah, you don't get a whole lot of repeat Olympians. And, I mean, yes, there are a number of them. But after a certain point, you're just no longer physically in tune for it anymore.
It's sort of like how in gymnastics you have to be a teenager in order to actually excel.
Yeah, not even like a teenager. You need to be like, what? What's the minimum age? 14 or some shit? It's nonsense.
Yeah.
I know China actually got in, like, huge trouble.
Because they actually faked some of the ages?
Yeah. Yeah, they were sending in, like, 12-year-olds. Get out of my face. There we go. I upgraded my punches, so all my melee hits are one-hit kill. I probably should have upgraded my guns, but I have bad priorities. But, I don't know. The floor's missing there, isn't it? Yes.
I don't know. I think that it's a source of pride for some.
Pride, yes. But, oh, there's a...
Ooh, critter.
Yeah, there's one of these guys. Oh, and he's powered up, too. This sucks. Alright, here's how I'm doing it.
So, explain again why we were coming down here.
Oh, we're trying to find the corporal.
Right, so the corporal was telling you to turn back.
Yeah, there's a new creature, and he went missing, and, like, you couldn't get him over the radio.
They don't necessarily explain where those claws are coming from. Is there like a larger entity underground, or do they just sprout up?
I don't know. It would be kind of cool if they actually had monster dossiers in this game. Maybe they do, and we just haven't found them yet.
Monster dossiers? What?
Yeah. It's pronounced dossier, I believe.
Dossier. Yeah. Wait, so you mean sort of like a
Little,
data pad?
Yeah, a little data pad that explains, like, you know, what we know about said monster. Oh, whoops.
Gotta huck
Well-
your way through the wall again.
Problem solved. Yeah. Oh, and there was a door.
Wouldn't it be funny if you had to rebuild said door just to get to another area? And it's like, I guess alright, I just crashed through the wall to get through it.
There we go.
I do think this is a unique aspect of the game, though.
Yeah, I really like the fact that you can destroy stuff, and I hope more games pull it back in.
I think it's more the rebuilding.
Another beacon.
Corporal would have ascended through these service stations.
This is gonna be dangerous.
The destruction and rebuilding aspects, I think, are very unique to the Red Faction series at this point. I have Guerrilla 2, which started it, and I would really like to push that forward. Or, like, not push that forward, but play that soon. But, hold on. Audio log.
We've run some preliminary surface tests, and the results are, well, they're not good. The storms are out of control and show no signs of stopping. Atmosphere-wise, we're okay. We can breathe it, but there's no way to judge long-term effects. We may be stuck down here for a while.
Storms are nasty.
Yeah. But,
I
I
think
don't
there's
know.
a lot of storms there that are recorded to be at
Oh, missed that one.
nearly, like,
Hurricane level?
200 more.
Oh, 200 times more powerful than a hurricane?
Not more. I don't know about 200 times more powerful, just at miles per hour that you wouldn't find here.
Yep, that would be bad.
I think they said that the sand could literally rip people's skin off and
Yeah,
such.
just punch that guy in the face. Awesome. I like these pistols. I think they're called Banshees or something. I picked them up just after doing... wait, punch him. Yes. Yeah, punches are one-hit kills. Which makes no sense if you ask me, but I like it anyway.
A punch would only stall someone.
Yeah. But one thing I've noticed that we've been doing as Let's Players is we've only been playing games that have gotten, like, kind of good reviews, but there's something wrong with them, and so they aren't really popular.
Purification plant is just ahead. I can't go much further.
Corporal? Corporal, if you can hear me, just stay where you are. I'm coming for you.
I think it's in part because you don't want to play the prolific game that everyone has already played for themselves, and
Well,
that...
I do. It's just I'm interested in the kind of unique gem-type games. Like this one. This one is objectively okay. There's nothing
I
terribly...
hope this bridge still works.
There's nothing terribly wrong with this game. But...
I'm waiting to see how the story plays out. I don't
Yeah.
know about you.
yeah, I mean, I'm definitely waiting to see how the story plays out and everything like that. But, like, when it comes down to it, there's nothing bad about this game. Like, the shooting
These
is fun.
guys remind me of the Niskara we've been fighting a lot lately.
Yeah, they really do. Actually, I kind of wish they had this many variety of Niskaru in
Great.
Amler. That would be amazing.
Well, they do have the hulky things. That's not really...
Not quite the
appealing.
same. Okay, so I'm supposed to...
Wait
Oh,
for the bridge.
wait for the bridge. Great. Well, that's okay. My aim with the controller is passable. I think there's a button for zooming, but I've forgotten. Whoa!
Whoa, where are you? Oh, thank goodness.
Actually, I'm going to take this point in time to save.
You nearly lost your footing there.
I don't remember how to shoot... I don't remember how all of the buttons go, so
Yeah,
I
that guy's
don't remember how to zoom in this game.
Much closer proximity.
Is it this one? Oh. That's how you zoom.
More.
What?
Yeesh. Better watch out.
Better not cry?
Come on.
What? I'm
Santa Claus is not coming to town.
I'm in a
anytime
festive
soon.
mood, alright? There's like red. And sometimes green. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure there's some really bad horror movie out there involving Santa Claus.
But like, I guess back to... yeah, there is. Oh, there are so many bad Santa movies. I think there's a...
Another corpse.
Oh, wait, no, that's probably
You're
a...
on the correct path.
Or the wrong one, depending on your perspective.
I like his little banter with the AI there.
I mean,
Another corpse.
honestly, if you ask me, it feels like, just kind of the...
He's stating the obvious, though. No, I know.
It's more or less just, Master Chief and Cortana, but rebranded for Red Faction.
But didn't we already have a conversation about the sidekick character that's either pocket-sized or intangible so that you can always have someone to talk to?
Yeah, well, it definitely does give your character the ability to grow and show themselves as a character on the fly as opposed to as a
obviously
stationary
Legend of Zelda,
entity.
Halo,
Yep.
Dust.
I'm getting better at finding these things. But I still want to kind of revisit the fact that what popular games have we played? I guess we played Dust. I would classify that as a popular indie game. What other popular games have we even touched? I guess
Jedi Knight Jedi Academy wouldn't necessarily be.
I would count it as popular for its time, but we're past.
Really? Because I only know a handful of friends that have actually played it, and some of them have played it based upon my suggestion.
I don't know. This place seems weird to me. I think we come back here. I have a very bad habit of being like, alright, so I'm supposed to go that way. Here's the place I'm not...
I mean, really, we
must
only
resist.
played Flying, Antler.
Yeah, nobody knows about flying, and I have no idea why nobody knows about flying. Where am I?
I mean, we did start Banjo-Tooie, but that worked.
Well, that was... Yeah, for some reason I just couldn't record it anymore, and...
It was having a lot of glitchy issues.
Yeah, it was. Did it blow itself up? Okay, where are we? Oh. This is a thing. This is like a side questy thing.
Oh, you just sealed it off. Great.
Sorta. Here's the thing, though. Where the crap am I? Maybe this... maybe we're not supposed to come back on here until later. Confusing. Alright.
Though I thought in this game it seems as though each area is designed specifically for the mission at hand. You don't necessarily retrace your steps and go back to areas
Yeah,
you
it's
were.
extremely linear, and there doesn't seem like there's much here except for loot. Which is kind of cool. I'm just lost. You know what we forgot to do again?
What?
Set a timer.
Timer, no.
Alright,
We
so...
really should stop announcing that every time we forget.
I'm just going to say it until we remember. Okay, so I want the one for guns, and then we will call this episode over, and I will probably split it up in the middle. There we go. Alright, so, probably a very long episode, or 2 parts, whatever.
Still searching for a decorporal.
Yep.
Hey, is that the elevator thing? we knew
No,
about?
no, he's like all the way over here. I took a weird detour.
Well, at least they have the little...
Yeah,
Follow
no, the
the
nav...
yellow arrows.
The nav points in this game are awesome. Alright, so we will see you guys on the next episode of Red Faction Armageddon. See you guys then.